Hi, judges. Imagine a world where vehicles are not just a mode of transportation, but interconnected hubs of innovation, technology, and convenience. This is why we chose to pitch Aptiv, which is at the forefront of these developments. As a part of the automobile parts industry, we recommended a buy with a price target of $124.99. My name is Neil Goyal,
My name is Jugdar.
and we are from Cox Mill High School.
In this sector, companies typically supply parts and accessories to original equipment manufacturers, OEMs for short. They supply vehicles and replacement parts in OEM dealerships. They also supply parts to the aftermarket. This industry is going to grow at a 7.5 CAGR in the coming 3 years. Broadly, the two main factors driving this growth are the popularity of electric vehicles and the emergence of self-driving vehicles. As the number of electronic parts in vehicles increases, the technology required to develop and install these parts is becoming more and more complex. Countries like Japan, China, and South Korea are driving this remarkable growth within their automotive industries. It is a competitive market, and many governments provide tax rebates and other incentives for the purchase of electric vehicles to reduce the cost and save fossil fuels. Aptiv designs, produces, and distributes car components globally. It offers electrical, electronic, and safety technology solutions to the automotive and commercial vehicle industries. Formerly known as Delphi Automotive, Aptiv designs, builds, and sells car components all over the world. They specialize in electrical, electronic, and safety technology solutions for both traditional cars and commercial vehicles. Aptiv operates through two main segments. The first segment is called the Signal and Power Solutions. This is the bread and butter of the revenue, which generated $14 billion in 2023. They focus on electrical architecture, and that is the foundation for integrating all this new tech in modern cars. The second segment is called the Advanced Safety and User Experience. This high growth segment, which generated $5.7 billion in 2023, creates the quote unquote brain and nervous system of modern vehicles. They provide cutting edge technology and services for driver assistance, comfort, and even self driving capabilities. Aptiv is a substantial company with a market value of over $20 billion. They have strong global presence with a significant portion of their sales coming from the North America and Europe regions.
So let's look at the three main points behind why Aptiv is such a great investment. Like Arush mentioned, Aptiv's cutting edge technology, along with the various products in its product mix, means it has the full suite of solutions for autonomous vehicles, EVs, and more, along with its unique scalable architecture, allowing it to continually update its complex products. Aptiv is um, owner of a competitive advantage that sets it apart from its peers in its industry. Secondly, Aptiv's sustainable and increasing margins display how strong the company is to economic pressures and competitive pressures. Its gross margins increase through inflation, showing the strength and quality of its products, and its global cost-efficient structure allows Aptiv to free up more capital to reinvest into the business. Finally, Aptiv's disciplined capital deployment ties into these, and it shows how Aptiv can continue to grow its business through successful cash acquisitions, increased R&D investments, and give back to the shareholders through stock repurchases. So the key factors that will drive the revenue start off with the mergers and acquisitions. Since Aptiv has good experience uh, in this part of business, they can drive this part of their strategy to increase their potential revenue in the future. Wind River was a great example, and it helped Aptiv develop the first full system solution to car development. Secondly, Aptiv's investment in emerging markets like China show how Aptiv is able to spot the early investments that are going to help its revenue grow in the future. While China is an emerging market right now, Aptiv is going to be the company that spots the next one so that it has the exposure to that growth. Finally, Aptiv's record bookings in the past 3 years as it's recovered from COVID-19 show how well the company is doing with its full system solution and how this growth can continue to be sustainable in the future. So let's examine Aptiv's wide moat and the competitive advantages that it has over its peers. Firstly, Aptiv's full system solutions allows it to provide all the products that consumers and customers would want. And so this way, it makes itself a special company. Secondly, Aptiv has a variety of customers, and this makes it not reliant on a single OEM, and it ensures that its reputation grows among car manufacturers. Finally, Aptiv's global presence in 50 different countries makes Aptiv not subject to just one group of consumers and the car demands that they have there. Looking at Porter's five forces, the rivalry in the industry is pretty significant because of the various competitors present. The threat of new entrants, however, is more moderate because emerging technology companies have similar technologies to what Aptiv is really developing, and it requires high capital and specialized capabilities to gain a stronghold in this industry. The power of suppliers is insignificant to Aptiv because they have experience dealing with suppliers and managing those costs. The power of customers, however, is greater because car manufacturers are looking to cut down their costs wherever possible. Finally, the threat of substitutes is a moderate because Aptiv is developing part of the technologies that can be considered substitutes and the next technologies in this industry. So let's examine key financials starting with revenue growth. Revenue growth has been boosted by the revenue drivers, such as mergers and acquisitions, investment in emerging markets, and record bookings. This also shows a recovery from COVID. Then cash flow, we can examine the operating cash flow last year, which was 1.9 billion, which enables the company to invest more back into itself, such as stock repurchases and R&D investments. Then the gross margin of the company has increased inversely uh, when in the face of inflation, which suggests that the company's products are high quality and that customers are willing to pay more for this company. Then ROE has been increasing because of the company's greater efficiency over the past years. So when we compared Aptiv to its peers, we found a very similar valuation using multiple ratios. To find the final price target of $124.99, we used a medium PE multiple multiplied by Aptiv's 2026 EPS target.
Aptiv is also committed to long-term sustainability goals. They aim to become carbon neutral by 2040 and have already achieved waste reduction and water conservation goals. Aptiv provides comprehensive safety training to employees and prioritizes safety certifications. They offer career development opportunities through internal promotions and partnerships with universities and content providers. They adhere to the Aptiv Code of Ethical Business Conduct, a due diligence process. Kevin P. Clark is the chairman and CEO of Aptiv. He holds bachelor's and master's degrees in finance from the Michigan State University. There are many institutional owners and shareholders, some of the biggest being Vanguard, BlackRock, and State Street. The company's board of directors consists of 13 members, 12 of whom are independent. By leveraging their expertise in AI and machine learning, Aptiv has developed the next generation ADAS platform, featuring an advanced AI and machine learning radar. This translates into some amazing features for drivers like automated parking. This innovative technology is in high demand by OEMs who want to integrate these same features into their vehicles. The benefits of Aptiv machine learning approach are exponential. They collect vast amount of raw data from their devices and analyze it centrally, allowing car manufacturers to develop adaptable systems through software updates.
So some of the risks that Aptiv faces is the cyclical nature of the automotive industry and the varying consumer demands. As is seen by next year, the flat global production expected because of consumer demands. Secondly, Aptiv's revenues and sales are also affected by government regulation because regulation for autonomous technologies could negatively impact Aptiv's growth. Finally, global operations bring legal issues and currency exchange issues that could impact Aptiv's business. However, in the long run, we think Aptiv is a buy with a 124.99 price target. Thank you for listening to our pitch.